cannot see his red buoy anywhere.
It's absolutely amazing.
Just making a bread for lunch today because I'm so good at it. A romantic date with Bay.
I've been thinking of the sun. It's longing, shining.
It's got a tail.
Riley spotted a massive turtle under the boat, he said. Has a tail.
This is a loggerhead turtle, quite common in these waters, but unfortunately they're listed on the IUCN red list of threatened species due to a decline throughout its range, especially in the Mediterranean where it's nearly extinct. There's probably no more than 100,000 males and females around the world. Some of the threats are habitat destruction, poachers stealing their eggs they lay on the beach, and natural threats such as sharks. And for the baby ones freshly hatched on the beach, crabs, dogs, raccoons. Elayna, raccoons?
Yeah, I read it on Wikipedia.
Okay. Raccoons, carnivorous fish and birds. Anyway, this gorgeous creature was having the time of its life munching on our lobster carcass, and it was a pretty unexpected, absolutely magical encounter I was lucky enough to experience.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
How stoked are you out of 10 right now?
10. Look at it. That was amazing. I threw the lobster head overboard and said to Elayna, I bet there's a mutton snapper sniffing around here later. So I got my kit back on and climbed down the anchor rope at the front. Jumped in the water so as not to disturb anything back here and came swimming out the back. Now I was like, what is that? That looks like a huge ray. And it was a massive turtle with a tail and horns on its shell. And I was like, give me the GoPro, Elayna! I jumped back in the water and it was just unbelievably
so
tame. It's really, Elayna's calling it cute.
It looks like it had a human
Prehistoric. It had a head on it like a football. It was massive. Yeah, I was just holding onto the grass next to it, trying to stay down next to it and just filming it. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen underwater by a mile.
It's absolutely amazing.
You don't see that every day.
Nah.
That was the cutest turtle ever.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Asking graciously, mass, oh Lord.
What are you up to?
Just doing a few repairs on this.
They've lasted us a very long time.
They've been very good fins, haven't they?
What's happened?
Oh, it keeps falling off.
They have screws in them.
Someone told me it's a good idea to pull these apart. It saves you room in your travel bag. I don't think I'd recommend that. These are old, like we've had them for years, but the sides pop off every now and then. So I got to slide them all back together. It's not an ad.
Yeah, no big deal. Just making a bread for lunch today because I'm so good at it. Oops, she's done it again. Turns out this is not yeast, so we now have a very dense brick. I'm so happy I can make bread. It only took me like, how many years?
4 years before we got the first passable loaf.
Yeah. Oh, look at them. Where are we going today?
Well, there's a discrepancy on the charts. So I think we won't go for the channel which I would like to go through. Just head a little bit further south to the large opening, and we're going to go and anchor on high key. like that one,
That
Pants?
was really good. This is honestly ridiculous.
This doesn't get on.
Nah.
Fluctuations as par for the course. And though resting and nourishing ourselves with a newborn can seem like a Herculean task, this part will...
You're not going to be able to see him because he's about half a nautical mile away. Riley went swimming with his buoy. He went spearfishing. And I had to wait for the bread to finish. Had a little snack. It's really good bread. And I'm just going to launch the dinghy and go and meet Riley over there and go for a swim. It's too hot to be on this boat right now. I have no idea where he is right now. I cannot see his red buoy anywhere. Oh, yes, I see it. Nice. How happy are you?
10 out of 10 happy.
That's what you wanted today and you got it.
She is a beauty.
Congrats, Raz.
Thank you. So it went down under a rock here, and I went past the rock so I could come down with the current. And then as I was going past, I could just see its little snout hanging out of another bit of a rock, and I went down and drifted back. And just as I went across the sort of entrance, I shot it, got it like right under the eye, right there.
Yeah, nice.
And then I had to get my hand in to the hole to pull it out because it just immediately went sideways. So I had to get my hand in to pull it out and then to swim it to the top. But we got it done in one breath.
Riley and I were just talking about what foods we really feel like. Feels like we've been on this boat.
Is that what you got the camera for?
It feels like we've been on this boat for months and all we've been eating is like fish, veggies, salad, dark chocolate, tahini dressing. Like that is all I know. That's all my diet consists of, and beans, so many beans. And I really am craving like a massive milkshake with like ice cream and chocolate and naughty things. What are you craving?
I really like hogfish.
I've noticed.
Nah, just the cheesy something, like a toasted.
Yeah, we have no cheese,
toasted
everyone.
cheese.
We were just laughing before because we feel like we're like, look how tanned we are. Like, look how, seriously, our skin, I've got new freckles. Our hair's gotten so blonde. Riley's hair is like...
Dreads.
Riley's got dreads.
These hairs are all blonde. Elayna is starting to get, it's from pregnancy as well, but
Yeah.
this is really...
My melasma spots here. Yeah, my freckles are really dark. Hopefully it lightens up after I have the baby, but I guess we'll see.
We've been eating nothing but fish.
Yeah.
And we haven't been to anywhere that I would call a legitimate supermarket.
All right, I might get the soup on. We're having a hot soup for dinner just to make things even hotter. But that's all we have, sweet potato soup.
What have you knocked up here, Beaky Pants? Is amazing.
No big deal. Just some fresh homemade bread, avocado, eggs on toast. You know how she does it. There's
Master
chili
chef.
in the air. I have put chili in the beans and this whole boat is like really hard to breathe. What are we up to this morning, Rouse?
We're just going to go for a explore. See this island here? There's actually one behind it, and there's a channel in between the two. So we're just going to take the tender up there, anchor in the shallows a bit. Elayna's been quite hot lately, haven't you?
I've been dying.
So we're going to go and cool down in the shallows.
You come like the seagrass when it's swaying in the swells, and I'll become
Shallow water.
like the morning.
A romantic date with Bay.
Sits up in the tree, you're dancing on the leaves, with the worms up high, rustling in the breeze. And I try to take the long road. And I try to take it home. Straight through the mountains and the coast. Shukran.
The coconut yogurt's only a day sail away, you guys. I'm so excited. We are on our way to Nassau right now. It's 30 nautical miles. We should get there before the sun sets. Not much wind today, we're actually going into it. So we'll be zigzagging today, but we should still get there in time, I hope.
Just trimming the sails a little bit,
What's your goal?
just to get all the telltales flying nicely. Just having a play and then checking the speed.
Any faster?
No. I need to undo what I just did.
Really?
Yeah.
We're nearly in Nassau and we realised it's kind of the end of my trip. Like, I'm going to be leaving Riley after the patrons go, so it's the end of our Bahamas trip.
It's the end of your one. I'm just getting started.
Pretty sad to be leaving the boat and Riley, but also pretty excited to be going home to Australia. It's always such a good feeling going home. It's like everything, you can just relax, everything's easy. You know how people are going to respond to everything you say. Like you can just read people really well, and I don't know, it's home.
You sleep better because you're not on the boat.
Yeah, I'll sleep better, I'm not going to be hot. Yes!
Oh, everything's just going to be perfect.
I'm still going to be working and I'm going to miss you. But
Yeah, and I mean, I've got to look after the boat, so Elayna gets to go off and have a little holiday.
it's not going to be a holiday. I'm still growing a baby and I've got to make movies.
The big dog, the big captain's got to
Whatever.
make sure the show rolls on. So I'm going to be on board for a month looking after the boat before single-handing it to the east coast of the US somewhere. Probably Charleston, I'd say, but we'll see what happens. And after that, I'll fly back to Elayna.
And I'll have a month left until the baby's going to be born by the time you get there.
Yeah. So hopefully,
Hopefully it doesn't come early.
yeah. I'm really looking forward to my single-handed sail.
You gonna miss me? I think it'll be good for us.
Yeah,
We've
I
been
do.
together for so long, since January. And even then, the longest time we spent apart was, what, a few weeks? So yeah, it'll be good for us to be apart for a little while. But I'm gonna miss you.
And just like that, our tour of the Bahamas had come to an end as we approached Nassau. Next time, join myself, Elayna, and our patrons on board for an adventure-packed week.
Say hello, everyone.
Say hello, everyone.
I've never freedove before.
What? And you got to 18 meters?
Yeah.
Dude!
Good teacher.
Kill it! That's amazing! What have we got there?
Got some fish. I believe. Not